Daily Broadside, day 515. When I was in college, my sophomore year, I moved into an apartment. As a freshman, had to live in a dorm the first year. So me and my buddy and these two girls got an apartment my sophomore year. We moved in that August, and it wasn't 3 days I'd been there, and I loaded the dishwasher. We were all happy that we got a dishwasher because that was kind of a premium where we were. We go out at the back deck and overlook this huge, you're up on top of a mountain, you kind of overlook the city, the town, and we had a dishwasher. So we thought we were king shit for a day, and because I just wasn't in every apartment and all. So we went, it had been 2 or 3 days. We had some dishes to do, and I thought, I'll do them, And without anybody's guidance, I went in and did the dishes. And by doing the dishes, I had loaded the dishwasher, and I filled up that little cup, the little thing with the lid where you put the soap. I filled it up with dish soap because I didn't know that there was a difference between detergent soap, what you put in a dishwash detergent, and just hand soap. I was just filling it up with Dawn, and I filled that sumbitch up. And then I filled up like the extra little cup next to it for like the extraneous. I don't know what the purpose of that is, but I filled it up too, just for good measure, because if we're going to get these things clean, we're going to get them damn clean. You want to be a bear? Be a grizzly, That's my motto. And so I ran that thing, and it was probably about 15 minutes later when the entire kitchen was full of bubbles. And when I say full of bubbles, I'm talking like 18 inches on the floor, like covering all the linoleum. I opened the back door. Fortunately, the back deck was right off the kitchen. I opened the door, and I'm brooming, sweeping, all these damn bubbles. It was the biggest damn mess. I don't even remember how we got all the soap out of the dishwasher so we could actually run a real thing, And, one of the girls comes in there like, what in the hell happened? I'm like, I don't know. I put soap in the dishwasher. And they're like, what kind of soap did you put? And I'm like, soap. It's right there. It says Dawn soap. Like, that's not detergent. And I'm like, I'm a dude. Like, nobody ever taught me any of this crap. I'm sorry if you took home ec or something. I don't know where you learned this lesson, but nobody ever told me. I just knew that soap cleans dishes. This needs soap, i.e., ergo, I put soap in it. I found soap. We got it cleaned up, but everybody underneath us had bubbles all over their deck and everything, where it was crazy looking. There was just I'll say this. I don't know how many ounces of soap that is, but let's say it's probably like 3 or 4 ounces. And 3 or 4 ounces of soap in a dishwasher makes enough for like an 800 square foot apartment to be covered in bubbles. It's quite impressive. I went to one of these brew through convenience stores that you drive through. I love those, right? They're just great through. Brew through. This was a Frosty keg. So I go to the Frosty keg, and I wanted to get a pineapple juice, right? And so I roll through there. I got a case of beer and a pineapple juice. And there's this older Asian lady working there. She had to be like, I don't know, 58. Like, she's in her upper 50s, right? Obviously, English isn't her native language because she spoke very broken English. So I'm sitting there, and I'm in the passenger seat. And she comes over, and it's on each side of the car is just cooler, 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 cooler. I lean out the passenger side because the beer was on the driver's side. And then I was like, and I said, can I also get one of these pineapple juices in the light blue can, right? And it's like a tall boy, just pineapple juice, all it is. I'd never seen it before. It was really good. Very pulpy. I like that. And so she walks over and she opens the thing, and, it's a drink cooler. So there's, 15, rows of things, and I'm like, it's right there. And she's touching the wrong thing. So I was like, up one. And then she goes up 2 levels. And I was like, down one. She goes down 3 levels. And I'm like, up one more. Up one. Now I'm close enough that I can almost touch the cooler. Like, I almost got out of my car. But this was the conversation. Up one, up a little bit. Okay, to your left, too far. Go back to your right. No, go back to the left. One more, and one more, and then you went past it. Go back one more. No, you're on the wrong road. Back up 1 level. The blue, as in blue, it matches his shirt, like blue. No, go back down. Over to the left. No, your other left. The blue one. No, the blue. Yeah, right. No, you had your hand on it. You touched it. Now I think you're messing with me, but you touched it. back the left. Like, look at me. Like, left. There's an L. Left. One more. And just please do this right. One more. Yeah, that one. Don't, no. Don't don't let go of it. That's the one. This went on for like a minute and a half. And it got to the point where I almost just drove away from the store. I was like, just put it in gear. Let's go. And, but I didn't. I stayed the course. And I'm sitting here going, when this place gets busy, and I don't know what time this place gets busy, because this was like, I don't know, it was like 6 o'clock at night, right? I'm like, I don't know when this place gets busy, but when it gets busy, I hope to hell she's not working, because she doesn't speak English, and she doesn't take cardinal directions either. I could have said north, south. She didn't understand anything I was saying. It's a little weird that, people like that exist in those worlds. Like, why would you buy a drive-through grocery store if you don't understand English? Because people that come through there are primarily going to be asking for things in English. I just, and maybe it's a steep learning curve. I don't know. But I've been grocerying. I've been grocerying. I've been grocery shopping at the same German store for a long time. At least, 4 or 5 years since they built it in my town, or not far from where I live, actually. And it's Lidl, right? I shopped at Aldi, and then Lidl became like Aldi on steroids. It was bigger, better selection, that kind of stuff. Because Aldi, although good, it's very limited in what you can buy. So you can't go in there and get like obscure stuff, right? It's just, meat, dairy, cheese, carbs. It's very basic. But I liked Lidl a lot. And but I hadn't been there. I'd been going to a regular one just because I was in a hurry, because it's closer, for the last couple times. And so I hadn't been over there in about a month. And I pull up the other day to do some grocery shopping. I got my little tote bags in tow, and I'm ready to do some major shopping. And as I get up to the light, it's up on a hill, and I'm like, man, it sure doesn't look like there's a lot of cars there. It's kind of weird. I mean, normally you can see like the roofs of cars. And I pull into the parking lot, and there's not a damn car there. There's like a homeless encampment on the sidewalk, and I'm like, the hell's going on here? So I pull up, and they've got like like if you took like grocery bags, the brown paper bags, and covered the windows with it. And I'm like, well, that's not a good sign. And I get up there, and they're like, sorry, folks, Moose should have told you out front, we're closed. They shut the store down. And I'm like, what the hell? I was like, this store's been here like 3 or 4 years, and they just shut one down like 15 minutes from here. And it was there like a year, and they shut it down. From what I understand to be not enough business. I don't get that. But this one was constantly packed. I don't understand it. And I'm looking at it, and it's got a sign on there. It's like, hey, we're shut down. Sorry. Thanks for your, patronage over the years. But if you could visit our store in blah, 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 Battleground Avenue or whatever in nearby Greensboro. And I'm like, that's like 40 minutes away. I was like, I might as well go to Jerusalem and shop, just stop in Jordan or something. Hey, I'm going to Yemen to shop for groceries. Like, what? Who would bypass all the nearby grocery stores to go to a Lidl 35, 40 minutes away? Not only is that just a complete waste of time and gas, but also everything's going to be like room temperature when you get it back. I don't have a freezer, like a reefer car I'm pulling with in my trailer. So that doesn't make any sense, but I was kind of pissed off. Not only because they closed down, because they didn't ask me. I would have, I'd have filled out something and put it in the suggestion box. Maybe y'all could just do this a little better. Maybe that's what's driving your profits to suck. I don't know what it is, but maybe the company's going under. I hope not, because like I said, I love shopping there. It was great, man. I like the stuff that they made specifically for Lidl. It was very good. In fact, hearkening back to a few days ago, they've got these pickles that I've never found anywhere, and they're phenomenal. But anyway, I guess the only other thing to do is to find a new home, or I got to go back to Aldi. In fact, I went to Aldi after that trip. This is right down the road, and I pull up, and I'm like, son of a bitch, I don't have a quarter. So I couldn't even shop there because I couldn't get the damn cart out of the thing. It's ridiculous, man. And that's why I stopped carrying the quarter, because I started going to Lidl, and Lidl just lets you have a cart. But these are the first world problems that I'm dealing with, folks. So y'all get it.